Do you want to learn how to draw this adorable little puddle jumper? Well, then you are going to need a couple items like a piece of paper to doodle on. You are going to need a pencil or something to doodle with. You are going to need an eraser or something to erase any mistakes that you might make. And you are going to need a marker to outline your doodle when you are done drawing. And don't forget the markers, the crayons, the colored pencils, or the paint, whatever you would like to add some color to your doodle with. Grab all of your supplies and let's get started. And draw a little person, I guess it could be a girl or boy, bouncing in a puddle with an umbrella. So I know I'm ready for spring. I feel like it is not coming fast enough at all. So let's draw some spring. So I'm going to make my paper skinny and tall. And I am going to start with a dot kind of in the middle of my paper, but more towards the top. So this is like halfway, this is up beyond the halfway point, and this is going to be my umbrella. So that dot is what I'm going to use to draw my umbrella. So I'm going to curve down at a curve here, and I'm going to curve down with a curve here. And these two curves are going to create, I'm going to go off of that to create the pieces for my umbrella. So with that curve, I'm going to curve up and around, and I make kind of what looks like a spaceship or a rounded triangle shape. Not really a rounded triangle, but it's got a curved bottom. And then I'm going to curve up and out, and then I'm going to curve down and connect with that one. So this would be like my second part of my umbrella, and I'm going to create the same thing over here. So we can curve out, and it is up a little bit here at an angle. And then I'm going to curve up here and connect. So now I have three pieces. I don't know what's going on here with this iPad. It keeps dinging. And then I'm going to curve out. So this one's going to come out more. This one's going to come out more. And then these pieces are going to also kind of curve into that part. And they're going to be a little more on the straight side. And then these last few pieces back here are going to be just rounded. So I'm going to draw out my lines. Just make 3 lines. We have 1, 2, 3 here. And then these are going to be more of the curve because you're just seeing the side of the umbrella over the bottom part, which would make that shape. So we're going to curve that out. Over here we'll have the little ends poking out from the umbrella. So I'm going to just draw down with a little, actually it could stick down over here too. So we'll just draw with that. And then coming up from the umbrella, I'll add a little nub for kind of the tip of the umbrella kind of peeking up. So there's my umbrella. Now I'm going to draw the rain jacket. And this, I'm going to make it yellow, so it definitely should look like a rain jacket. But you can add to it if you want, so it doesn't quite look so much like a skirt, I guess, or a dress. To me, it looks like a rain jacket. I'm even going to add a little pocket here because I think that that definitely helps. You could even add a couple buttons going down, but I think it looks like a rain jacket. So I'm going to come down with a leg, especially when you color it in yellow. So I'm going to come down with a curved line there, and then a straight line in the front. And over here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come out with a straight line, and then I'm going to come with a curved line. So we have the front of the leg, and we have the back of the leg. And then I'm going to curve around with a curved shape here. So I'm going to curve around here and curve around there. Now this one falls down a little bit because her leg is up in the air, or his leg is up in the air. So the boot is going to rest on the leg, whereas the boot is going to be kind of flared out on both sides down there. So now I'm going to curve down and around. And this is still my boot. And the same thing here. And then I'm going to curve around and up. So now I have one boot here, and this boot's going to be in the puddle. And I'm going to turn my paper sideways so it's a little easier to draw this other boot. So I'm going to come down here. And then this one's kind of going to be a little more pointed out, like she's kicking. So there's that boot. And then I want to add just kind of like a little bottom, like a sole to the bottom of that boot. You're not going to see this one because she's in the puddle. And then since she's kicking the water, I want to kind of just make some little water squirts here that are kind of coming off of her boot. And then I want to add some drops coming down from her boot. And then this boot that's in the water, I'm going to do just some kind of curved lines going around it to kind of show the puddle that she's standing in. And then you can kind of come around it with like a kind of a little squiggly line here to help create the puddle. So now we're in the puddle all together here. And then you can add like some little sprigs of grass kind of around your doodle. And maybe a nice little grass line here instead of just a flat horizon line. Because in the spring, especially like my house, we haven't really had the ability to cut our grass yet. So it's kind of long in some spots. It's not really growing in others. So this just kind of gives it the illusion of the grass growing. Her boots in the puddle, she's kicking that. And then you can come up and you can add just some raindrops kind of pouring down from the sky. Could even add in a cloud if you want. Give it like a gray cloud. Like a nice big rain cloud there. And just kind of add some cute little drops as they flutter down from that gray cloud. So there is my little person in the raincoat under his or her umbrella out in the night or the daytime splashing in some puddles. So let's go ahead and grab our markers and our crayons and let's go ahead and add some color to this adorable little doodle. Look at how cute our little puddle jumper turned out. I hope that you had fun drawing this with me. I did decide to kind of make her or him all yellow so that way the little rain outfit kind of fit. And I just kind of thought that that helped make it so it's not really a boy, it's not really a girl. If you wanted to make it look more like you, then you could definitely add some pants. You could add a skirt underneath coming down. I just was kind of going with maybe shorts under there, under this jacket, because I know a rain jacket is supposed to be longer than your outfit to help protect you from getting wet. So I hope that you had fun drawing. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share, and come back for some more doodles later. Have a great day. Goodbye.